Think of some of your favorite fictional heroes. Aquaman, Luke Skywalker, Bilbo Baggins, Aladdin, Moana. What do their stories all share in common? Joseph Campbell, author and popularizer of comparative mythology, explores this very question in his nonfiction work, The Hero with a Thousand Faces. The book describes how all stories, whether contemporary or ancient, whether from Bollywood or ancient Mesopotamia, unconsciously communicate common psychological elements and symbols. Campbell derives 17 common story elements found especially among myths, and named his outline the monomyth. The outline he discovered goes something like this. At the beginning of most stories, we see the soon-to-be hero in place of comfort. The hero is in his hobbit hole or safe haven, secured by the walls, both metaphorical and literal, of his community. His peaceful way of living is disrupted by the call to adventure. Usually this is followed by a refusal of the call. The hero is reluctant to give up the comforts of living for the potential dangers of what lies ahead. Now, usually the hero accepts the calling, after which he is met with a mentor, an older and wiser figure who teaches him the things he'll need to know for his journey. With this knowledge in hand, he finally crosses the symbolic gate from the ordinary world into the unknown. This is followed by a series of trials, which involves the meeting of allies and the encounter with enemies. The hero now approaches the inmost cave. He prepares himself for the life or death crisis of the ultimate ordeal. The hero then faces a villain, his greatest challenge or fear, and gets a taste of death. If the hero defeats the villain and makes it out alive, he receives a reward in return. The hero is now faced with the choice to return home. After the hero decides to, or is forced to return home, he faces, once again, another ordeal on his way back. Overcoming this leads to the hero becoming a new person. A sort of resurrection occurs. The hero finally crosses back into the community with the reward in hand. He refreshes his society as a result of his transformation. He is no longer the same. This is the hero story in a nutshell. It speaks not only of stories of fictional characters, but to our stories as well, as individuals living in the real world. It demonstrates a way forward for us in navigating this confusing, difficult narrative of life.